I'm from Tennessee. This is my cat, Ruby. This is my room I share with my sister. Introduce yourself. I'm Lucinda. I love snow days. I get to sleep in. This is my bed. This is my sister's bed. My sister has a pillow on her door because if we didn't have a pillow, she would roll off of her bed like she already did one day, and she was scared. This is the dress-up area. This is my music area. I can sing songs here and play the piano here and even play the guitar. Knuffle Bunny, this is how we play the piano. La 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 la. Come with me. Let's go feed the chickens. When I wake up, I always go check on my chickens, but I got a late start because it's a snow day. Knuffle Bunny, let's go. My daddy and I always go check on the chickens together. My daddy has such a big beard. If he cut it off, I don't think I would recognize him. A small one. When it's cold outside, the chickens like to cuddle. Don't eat them! They have to be quacked and cooked. Time to feed the chickens. Bok, 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 bok. We had these chickens since they were tiny baby chicks. This is a rooster. Elko, did you know that roosters don't lay eggs? These are chickens. This is Reba, Winnie, and Vash. Time to go inside. I put all my eggs on the egg holder on the counter. The chickens lay different color eggs. The green ones are my favorite. All done. My friends Max and Ian came over. We're gonna go look for some snowman. Ew. The snowman's missing an eye. Maybe I can fix it. I tried to put it back, but it won't stick. It won't. I'll just put it in here. It's so cold. Let's go home. Don't leave me. These are cinnamon rolls. This is my mommy. I love when we cook together. Knuffle Bunny wants to.
Alright, Knuffle Bunny.
He put one down.
Woohoo! Alright, so these have to cook now. So we're gonna go ahead and put these
in the oven. This is our craft time. We're gonna make a snowman craft. We get to use glue, sprinkles, and marshmallows. Every snowman and snowflake are supposed to look different. How do we spell Knuffle Bunny? K. I'm still practicing how to do a K, Mommy. Knuffle Bunny and Lorelai at the top.
Wow, it's so pretty.
That was a wonderful craft time. Let's go deliver some eggs to Miss Andy. We have to be careful on the ice.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, some of these are big. Look at that.
And some of them are small.
Some of them are small. Those are the good ones, though, huh?
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. Stay warm. On our journey back across the street.
I'm gonna ice skate. We're gonna go inside and make breakfast for dinner. It's my favorite, making eggs for dinner. First we add the butter. Then we scramble the eggs. Then my favorite part, we put in the cheese everywhere.
I wonder which chicken laid these eggs. Which one do you think?
Elko.
We know it's not Elko. Why? Why is it not Elko?
Because he's a rooster.
He's a rooster. Roosters aren't laying the egg.
No. These eggs are super yummy, and I helped cook them. Time for the door and cinnamon rolls for slicing. I think Knuffle Bunny likes that.
Oh, really? Probably because you did such a good job putting the icing on.
By myself. When I go to bed at night, I take them off, my glasses off, and put them in here. I always brush my teeth. Come on, Knuffle Bunny, let's go put on our pajamas. I got my jammies on. Thank you for spending the day with me, Knuffle Bunny. Now you're gonna go see another child.
Hey Knuffle Bunny, my name is Chase and I'm 9 years old. I live in Abilene, Kansas. Come meet my family.
Knuffle Bunny, this is my dog Pepper. Come here, boy. This is my dad. Say hi.
Hi, Knuffle Bunny.
This is my mom.
Hello. And my brother Weston is in his room. And my sister Kenzie. Look at him, Kenzie. She seems nice, but she's actually a notorious bunny thief. There's someone else you should meet, Knuffle.
So, this is my stuffed animal. His name is Bunny. And I think you two will be good friends.
While my dad runs in a plant store, my mom runs a dairy farm, and our whole family helps with all the cows. Before we go to the farm, let me show you around. This is my blue tub with all my toys and my desk. And here's my shelf. I have a whole bunch of tractors. I got this truck for Christmas too. I say it's a collectible because it has my name on it. Here are my wrestling medals. My first one is my second place medal. This one is my fourth place medal. That's pretty much all. Do you want to go up to your room? Kenzie's at it again. Okay, enough with the tour. My parents ate an early breakfast, so it's time to make my own. First, we get out our egg and our bowl. Crack the egg into the bowl. Make sure no shells get in. Then we're gonna get salt and pepper. So now, mix it up. And pour our egg in slowly. Meanwhile, Kenzie is plotting to steal Knuffle again. Ooh, busted. Flip the egg. And this is egg. Kenzie, want to try it?
Done.
So this is the egg I made myself. Okay, breakfast and dishes are done. Let me brush my teeth and we're off to the farm. I'm gonna put my hat on. Hildebrand Farms Dairy. That's our farm. This farm has been in our family since 1930. And my gloves. Gotta get my boots on. It's awfully muddy out here. Before we get to work, let's do a little tour with my friend Lavelle. This is a calf farm. Here we care for about 20 baby cows called calves. I'll go find Spots. This barn cat seems to know the way. This is Spots. Because I like that name and he has a lot of white spots. Spots is my favorite of the current calves. He is only 3 months old, but look how big he is. It's fun when I get to name the cows.
Chocolate and Tyson.
Tyson?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even more fun to meet a brand new one.
There she is. Mama calf and a baby calf. This calf's only a couple hours old.
Next, we head to the adult cow barn.
Hello. These are grown-up cows. There's 120 cows in here.
And then check out all our farm's machines and tractors.
So that's a planter. It plants the seeds. That's the sprayer. And right there is a chopper. And that's the combine. The combine has a header. That header is scooping up the wheat. And when they're full, that auger is gonna come out and dump it into the tractor. These episodes that store corn.
We have to harvest and store enough food to feed all these cows. Finally, it's time for the stinkiest part of the tour.
And here's the big manure pit. Ew. It's all poop. Manure. And they spread it on your field to fertilize the crops.
Ew. Okay, that's it for the tour, and now it's time to get to work. One of my favorite jobs on the farm is feeding the baby cows their milk.
So each cow gets 1 bottle of milk.
We cap the bottles with special nipples and then feed the babies.
Dude. Oh, wow. Now he's thirsty.
Don't mind them barn cats, Knuffle.
We're all done.
Now I have to help the cows move into the milk barn.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Then it's time to get milking.
We're in the milk barn. This is where we milk all the cows. The milk goes into this, which gets sucked up into this tube. And then it goes to the plant to get processed into milk bottles.
Here I got a teat cleaner.
So this is to help them to not get infections. It's like a hand sanitizer for their teeth. Wow. I like this cow.
Once the cows are done being milked, they head out. Now I'm hosing off my boots to go to the digger store we have in our farm. The best part of having a dairy farm is that we get to use the milk to make ice cream.
So each week we have a new flavor of ice cream, and today's flavor is peanut butter ice cream. Peanut butter ice cream. It's super duper delicious. We make this ice cream ourselves from our milk and cream.
Okay, let me show you the other things we sell in the store.
So this is the honey, here's the chips, that's our milk fridge. This milk is made right here on the farm. These are all the milks we have. Strawberry, chocolate.
We even have root beer milk. But obviously the ice cream is still my favorite.
It's been a long, wet day. Time to go home for dinner.
On the farm, everyone helps out with everything. So I'm in charge of dinner tonight. We're having chicken Alfredo with cream from the farm. First, we chop some chicken. Heat up the water.
Now we gotta put our noodles in.
Get the noodles cooking.
It's very hot. Pour in the chicken. Now, Alfredo sauce. We're making chicken Alfredo. It's bubbling up. That's a good sign.
Then we combine the ingredients and
Dinner is served.
oh, I better not forget Pepper's dinner. After dinner, I brush my teeth and get ready for bed.
Bye.
Thanks for a great day on the farm, Knuffle Bunny. Making breakfast, feeding the baby cows, and even being patient with my notorious bunny thief sister.
Hey, Mo, I have a question that just occurred to me this very moment.
Oh, okay, Rachel.
Okay, is it Knuffle Bunny or Knuffle Bunny? Right? I mean, everyone wants to know that, right?
That's a good question. Okay, so here's the answer. It all depends on how you pronounce it. No, actually, I pronounce it Knuffle because Knuffle is a Dutch word. It means hug or snuggle. And my family is originally from Holland.
Okay,
Is Knuffle Bunny a true story?
Oh, that's a very good question, Oscar.
Thank you.
How many people in the audience think that Knuffle Bunny is a true story? Raise your hand. Oh, a lot. How many people think that I made up the story of Knuffle Bunny? Raise your hand. Oh, cool. All right. All right, here's the real answer. Everything in the Knuffle Bunny stories is true, except for the parts that I made up. Are you guys ready to hear this kind of made up, kind of true story? All right. Here we go. Before we even begin, we see all these important pictures from this real, not real family's life.
It's a man and a woman, and they're getting married.
And here are the man and woman again, and it looks like they just had a baby.
That baby is crying.
Oh, and now the man and the woman are in front of a house.
And there's Trixie hugging her Knuffle Bunny.
Knuffle Bunny, a cautionary tale.
By me.
Not so long ago, before she could even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy.
Trixie and her daddy went down the block.
Through the park.
Oh, yeah.
Past the school.
And into the laundromat.
Zongo.
Trixie helped her daddy put the laundry into the machine.
La la la, wicky wacky, wickle, zam zam.
She even got to put the money into the machine.
Clacky, wee.
Ooh, then they left.
But a block or so later,
Trixie realized something.
Trixie turned to her daddy and said,
Aggle, flaggle, flaggle.
Yeah, that's right.
Replied her daddy.
We're going home.
Aggle, flaggle, clabble, blaggle, plabble.
Said Trixie again.
Lumpy, flappy.
Oh, snap. Now, come on. Please don't get fussy.
Said her daddy.
Well, she had no choice. Trixie bawled.
She went boneless.
She did everything she could to show how unhappy she was.
by the time they got home,
Her daddy was unhappy too.
As Trixie's mommy opened the door, she said,
Where's Knuffle Bunny?
The whole family ran down the block.
It's okay, it's gonna be. And they ran through the park.
They zoomed past the school
Everything's fine.
And into the laundromat.
Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny.
and looked.
and looked.
And looked.
And looked! But Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found! So Trixie's daddy decided to look harder.
Yes, he did.
Until...
And those were the first words that Trixie ever said.
Knuffle Bunny Free, An Unexpected Diversion by Mo Willems. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is far away. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. She didn't have to. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to his special lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger. Even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and the swings in the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie. A brand new, top-of-the-line, Funny Bunny Wunny Doll Extreme. It could walk. It could speak. In Dutch, it kan spreken. It could dance. It kan dansen. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. But before she knew it, she was dreaming. The next morning, Trixie felt better. She dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and all the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Knuffle Bunny would make them feel better. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. It was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane and listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. Wah! But can you believe it? Right there, on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. Knuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. happy enough to make a decision. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mommy. "Plaggy, plaggy?" asked the baby. "Really?" said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. And the other passengers were very relieved. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. A note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package. From an old pen pal. Love, Daddy.
Hi, Knuffles. I'm Cassidy. I'm a 7-year-old author, and I live in Brooklyn, New York City. And this is my mom.
Hi.
And she's super duper duper cool. Let's make my bed before we start a busy day together. We've got breakfast, homeschool, with a fun science experiment, a subway trip for a reading of my book. I told you I'm an author, right? And then Kung Fu class. But first, I gotta get ready. I start by washing my face. This is soap that we can use to wash our face. Now, Knuffles, see? Next, I use the steamer. Now we just have to wait for some steam. To give my face a good steam treatment. Nice and warm. And then some therapeutic oil. I'm gonna go first. To keep my face moisturized. And now, let's brush our teeth. Brush. Oh, and let's take our body off. Then my mom starts spraying my hair with moisturizer. And then I fluff out my hair. I have an afro. It's big, fluffy hair, worn by lots of people with African descent, like me. Did you know this hair goes all the way back to ancient Egyptian times? I think I got this. That's it for the bathroom. Now, time for breakfast. Come on, Knuffle, let's go downstairs for breakfast. Wonder what we're gonna cook today. Probably my usual. Oh, I forgot. You don't know what that is. My usual is a combination of healthy breakfast foods. Today we're having a hard-boiled egg, an apple, an orange, and my mom is making bacon. But, Mom? Yes? What will Knuffles eat? Knuffles, do you like carrots? Carrots are really, really yummy. And a bagel. And now we're ready for breakfast. Let's say grace before we eat.
God, thank you for this food. Bless it and purify it. Let it be nourishing to our bodies. Help us to have a good, amazing day. Amen.
Amen. Do you want some orange, Knuffle? Knuffles, I'm done with breakfast. It's time to go get dressed. Let's go. So, I'm going to show you my options. This is option number 1. I have a blue skirt and my thank you to an afro shirt. Then I have this option. And these are my other options. Okay, Knuffles, you can jump on the one that you like. Pop, 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 pop. The blue skirt, okay. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, the purple top, okay. I'm gonna go get dressed, Knuffles. So we're doing school. And also, I'm a homeschooler, so it's basically just school, but at home.
Today for science, we're going to do something really, really cool.
What is it? What it is a neat science experiment on color-changing flowers.
It says thirsty plants use their roots and stems like straws. The color is going to travel from the bottom and it's going to change the color of the flowers.
The first step in the experiment is to gather all our materials.
So for science today, we're going to need 2 mason jars.
Okay.
We're going to need water.
Okay.
We're going to need food coloring.
Yellow. That was a cool color. And I'm gonna pick red.
We're going to need flowers.
I got them. Next, we make a hypothesis.
Before we start, we always have a hypothesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen?
I think they're going to, be different colored flowers, and they're gonna become really, really pretty. Then we put food coloring in water that's in the mason jars. Ooh, look at this. I asked my mom to cut the stems of the flowers. Then I put my flowers into the colored water. Okay, Knuffles, I'm gonna put yours in first.
So it says that what's going to happen is that the tiny tubes in the stems are called xylems.
The xylems suck up the colors using what's called
capillary action.
Now we have to wait and see if it works.
Since you have to do a book reading today for your book, we'll come back to see what happens, okay?
Okay, Knuffles, it's time to do Afro-Mations. Afro-Mations are something I do to say positive things about myself. They make me feel better and they make me feel confident. I am somebody. I am capable. I am lovable. I am teachable. Therefore, I can learn. I will be the best that I can be. Okay, Knuffles, now we're going to go to a book reading. The idea for the book came after a lady complimented my hair. I said, "Thank you! It's an afro!" That video went viral and inspired my mom and I to write "Thank you, it's an afro." After a day of homeschooling, I'm off to share my book with friends and family. To get to my book reading, me and my mom go down the block, past the park and school, and onto the subway. I love living in New York City. There's so many great neighborhoods to visit. Thank You, It's an Afro by Cassidy Bridges. That's me. As Cassidy woke up for her day, she was full of excitement. She let a huge yawn. The book reading went great. It was fun to have my family there. And you, Knuffles. In case you don't see one today, look in the mirror and say, "Thank you, it's an afro." After another fun subway ride, it's time to practice my martial arts. Okay, Knuffles, we're at Kung Fu. So I'm gonna sit you down somewhere so you don't get kicked or anything. Kung Fu is how you learn how to fight to defend yourself. And a Sifu is not seafood. Seafood is, basically a teacher. And in this case, he's also my grandpa.
Hi! Jinga! Look at hand kun.
Fast and strong.
Look at hand kun.
So pass them up. After our lesson, we get a chance to team up against our Kung Fu master. It turns out he's ticklish. Oh, before we get ready for bed, let's check on our flower experiment. Knuffles, look, our flowers are ready. Ooh, so pretty. After we brush our teeth and wash our face, it's time for me to pack you up for another kid.